Did you know that ancient Egyptians used the Nile River as their main highway? Welcome back to TimeFrame, where we explore the wonders of history and the stories that shaped our world. Today, we're diving into the fascinating relationship between the ancient Egyptians and the mighty Nile River. Did you know that this iconic river served as the main highway for one of the greatest civilizations in history? The Nile River is not just a river, it is the lifeblood of Egypt. Stretching over 4,000 miles, it flows through the heart of the country, providing water, transportation, and fertile land. The ancient Egyptians recognized the importance of the Nile early on. In a land surrounded by deserts, the river was a crucial resource that supported agriculture and trade. Transportation on the Nile was both efficient and effective. The Egyptians built boats from papyrus reeds, a plant that grew abundantly along the riverbanks. These boats allowed them to navigate the waters easily, transporting goods and people from one city to another. Imagine bustling markets along the river, where merchants sold everything from grain and textiles to jewelry and pottery, all carried by the gentle flow of the Nile. The river's predictable annual flooding played a vital role in agriculture. Each year, the Nile would overflow its banks, depositing nutrient-rich silt onto the surrounding fields. This made the land incredibly fertile and allowed the Egyptians to cultivate crops such as wheat and barley. The abundance of food not only sustained the population but also supported trade. Farmers would transport their harvests down the river, exchanging them for other goods and resources. As the Egyptians expanded their civilization, the Nile became even more significant. Major cities like Thebes and Memphis flourished along its banks. These cities became cultural and political centers, connected by the river that served as a highway for ideas and innovation. The flow of the Nile allowed for the exchange of knowledge, art, and religion, contributing to the rich tapestry of ancient Egyptian society. But the Nile was not just a highway for trade and agriculture. It also held spiritual significance. The ancient Egyptians believed that the river was a divine gift from the gods. They worshipped the Nile and held festivals to celebrate its life-giving properties. Temples were built along its banks, where priests performed rituals to honor the river and ensure its continued bounty. As time went on, the use of the Nile as a highway continued to evolve. The Egyptians became skilled navigators, charting the river's currents and learning to read its moods. They understood the best times to travel and the safest routes to take, which helped them to expand their influence across the region. This knowledge was crucial not only for trade but also for military expeditions, as the river provided a natural route for transporting troops and supplies. In conclusion, the Nile River was much more than just a body of water for the ancient Egyptians. It was their main highway. It shaped their economy, culture, and spirituality, allowing them to thrive in a challenging environment. So next time you think of ancient Egypt, remember the Nile, the river that made it all possible. Thank you for joining us today on TimeFrame. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient Egypt, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from history. We appreciate your support, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.